Boy, I tell you, they don't build things like they used to. I just picked up this Coleman Catalytic Heater, and I want to do a little review video on it. This thing's dated July 20th, 1971, and I just picked it up off eBay for $28 plus shipping. You really got to love that picture on the front. I mean, take a moment and just check that out. If that don't say 70s, I don't know what does. But this original box, pop this open, and we've got our original instructions. Look at that father helping his son out. Oh yeah. So this is the adjustable model, 3,000 to 5,000 BTU, and a external inspection reveals it's in pretty good condition. Now you might be thinking right now, why'd you waste your money on this old piece of junk? They don't make them for a reason, right? Well, yeah, that reason is because they're dangerous, and today people prefer the propane catalytic heaters. Now, they do prefer that you run Coleman fuel in this, and if it is gasoline, it has to be unleaded fuel. With all the detergents in it today, it probably wouldn't be good for it, so I will be running Coleman fuel on this. Let's see what the box has to say about it. If you want to skip the reading, you can jump to this time. Quickly removes the chill from any cold weather situation. Lets you take warm comfort wherever you need it. Reliable performance for camping, hunting, fishing, winter sports, or working around the garage. Coleman exclusive dial temp control. Lets you dial the heat setting you need. 3-quart capacity, one filling of Coleman fuel provides up to 20 hours of heat. That's pretty good. Uses Coleman fuel, the low-cost way to safe, flameless heat. Got a limited 1-year warranty. And on the other side, we got some more sales features. Special catalytic head design provides greater heat dispersion from the top and all around the sides. Platinum catalyst burns fuel vapors without producing a flame. Compact modern design for easy portability, quick, sure starting. Simple 1, 2, 3 instructions right on the tank. Attractive duotone and avocado green finish. Oh yeah. Uses Coleman fuel, the low-cost way to safe, flameless heat. As far as the heater goes, you have a heavy-duty steel wire mesh on the top, very strong. A folding handle. And this top cover, you just squeeze these two. And then that's hinged, so that'll throw back. This is the aluminum snuffer for putting it out, but they do recommend that you burn it out. That way it doesn't have any smell. You drain the fuel and burn it out. Now this is the generator, the generator's inside, and then this is the catalyst on the outside. The bottom is your fuel tank. I guess holds about 3 quarts. Wow, this thing is solid. This is just like solid steel. Very heavy. I mean, maybe aluminum, but it's extremely heavy. Fuel tank's nice and clean and dry inside, and you can tell it doesn't have a lot of use because the bottom would be just all sorts of crudded up if it was. It's certainly been used, but not that much. So yeah, here's a nice 360 for you. It comes with the instructions printed on it, they said. I don't see those yet. Unless, oh, there you go, right there. So you got the instructions printed right on there for you. Well, let's go somewhere and try this thing out now. It does say right on the cap, use only Coleman fuel. Do not use automobile fuel. It will ruin this heater. That's kind of a funny way to put it. But I've heard that you can run the modern unleaded gasoline in this without a problem. It will tend to foul up the catalytic element in there. So I'm going to use the Coleman fuel. But I guess when they say gasoline, it's purified, like white fuel gasoline with no detergents and impurities and alcohol and all that good stuff in there. We're ready to see if this thing still has some life in it, but this is going to be a unique test because I only had about yay much fuel in this Coleman fuel. So we're going to see if we can light it with not very much fuel. I fill it up, we take our snuffer off, and the light process is basically flip it upside down until you have a silver dollar sized spot of fuel on the catalytic element. About 2 inches or so, 1.5 inches, 2 inches. So let's see, I'll flip it upside down. And I'm watching. Don't see anything yet. I don't see anything. I heard a little fuel trickle on there. Okay, boom, we got. Can you see this? Okay, we're gonna go. I'd say that's about silver dollar. We're gonna call that silver dollar. Now we're gonna light it up. And by the way, if you haven't seen one of these thing's freaking awesome. The microjet takes a regular Chinese lighter, turns it into a butane torch. Pretty sweet, but here we go. Let's light it up. And they say it should produce well, I think we might need a touch more than that. Now, if they say in the instructions here, this might make a 2 to 3 foot flame it can make, but basically you let this run till the flame completely extinguishes and the catalytic element is glowing red. If that doesn't happen and it just extinguishes out, then you have to flip it back overside and soak in some gasoline, or I'm sorry, camp fuel. Yeah, so if no heat is felt after 15 minutes, open the canopy and repeat the lighting procedure. But yeah, let's come back to this in a few minutes and we'll let you know how it works out. I tell you, this really is a unique test though, because I'm pretty sure you're supposed to put more than that much in there to start this. But we'll see how long it goes and if it actually lights up. So far, so good. Oh, darn it. I completely failed to mention you have to put the lever over in the start position. So once the flame goes away, you can reduce the temperature. I did notice it started being real hot over here at like 5 minutes, and then it took a little bit for it to work its way around. But now this thing's putting off great heat. So if you want to dial it down, you can turn it down to low if you want, and then flip the cover. And well, this is proof that, lock your cover down. And this is proof that you can light this with not that much fuel in there. It works pretty well. So I love my little Coleman heater. This was a random video, but that's my review of the Coleman heater. I think it's a great little unit, awesome piece to throw in your truck and keep. And yeah, you shouldn't run gasoline through it. You should definitely run the white gas or the camp fuel, Coleman camp fuel, if you want the element to last the longest it can. But definitely neat little piece. Doesn't use any electricity, and yeah, gets my seal of approval. 3 hours later, and this baby is still kicking on that little bit of fuel. Plenty of heat coming off of that. This is on high though. I figured I would run it down, but I mean, let's see what it sounds like. There's fuel on the bottom too. Oh yeah, still plenty of fuel to go. That is absolutely incredible. I mean, I literally put like maybe a pint, probably a lot less than a pint, and thing's cranking.